Hello everyone, wish you a very good evening. Just let me know in the chats if the audio and video is clear now. Good evening Nidhi, good evening Simran, good evening Shivam, good evening Krish. Okay, that's nice. So today we are going to discuss about a lot of things. First of all, we are going to summarize the last session that we are having yesterday. So because of some issues, means the last 5 to 10 minutes of session was not streamed, and we are going to summarize the last part, and after that we are going to jump further into the roadmap and what are the things that you need to learn and what are the resources basically. Okay, so let me know if you are having any doubts so far. Please let me know, otherwise we are going to start the session. So shall we start? Good evening Harsh, good evening Udit. Okay, so let's start the session now. So to do that, we are having, first of all, the last PDF that we are having, we have discussed about it yesterday, and still here we have discussed, if I'm not wrong. So we have discussed till here about, okay, let me summarize all the things that we have done so far. Okay, so first of all, we have started from like what is intelligence, right? This is something we have discussed yesterday, and from intelligence I means to say, okay, there are I'm not talking about artificial intelligence, I'm just talking about human intelligence so far. Okay, so what is human intelligence? So the person who can make good decisions in any field, we will call that person intelligent. And how that person can make good decisions? The person can make this good decision based on their experiences. Okay, so that is why how we can treat a person if a person is intelligent or not. So the person intelligent based on their experiences or their learnings. So now the second question is how we learn. So we learn from the experiences. I have told you, the more data we are having for any particular case, the better we will become. That's how easy it is. Okay, so to clone the same thing into the computer language, we will call it as computer intelligence or artificial intelligence, right? Like as we are making decisions, good decisions from learning. Okay, same thing I want to clone on a computer. Okay, and that is what artificial intelligence means, and this is the definition of it. So we are teaching computers to make human like decisions without explicitly programmed, and without explicitly programmed specially means that we should not have I would say it is not specific to a particular use case. If you are changing the environment, so the means the code should change itself as well, it should give me the results. Okay, this is the main of without explicitly programmed. Okay, the code should be dynamic enough. Clear? And why it is such a big deal? Because it can revolutionize any industry that you can think of. Either it is agriculture, either it is, I would say, medical, either it is bio, either it is means any field of your choice. You name it, I'll tell you with the use case where it can be used. Okay, and it, because it can revolutionizing any field, so we need to learn about it. Okay, because it doesn't matter in which field you are going, if you are learning these technologies, it would be a cherry on top of the career. Clear? So after that we have discussed about some of the breakthroughs, and one of the breakthrough is about Alan Turing, and here we are having Benedict Cumberbatch, who has played the role of Alan Turing in the movie The Imitation Game. Okay, so he has built first of its kind AI which helped the humanity at that particular time and saved millions of lives. Okay, and after that we are having like Gary Kasparov in 1998 plays against Deep Blue, which is a supercomputer by IBM, and because of that we are having a lot of things that he has done. Okay, So he has placed again that particular person. Because he has played against that particular person, so yeah, Gary has won only one match, and Deep Blue plays won two matches from there. Okay, so this is the main reason why it has happened. Clear? And because from here you can see, in one side we are having Gareth Kasparov, who had dedicated his whole life in this career, in this side, and on the other side we are having supercomputer Deep Blue, who has just started to playing, just in its initial times. Like, he has played this game just for a couple of hours, and it is best at it. Okay, so this is why it happened. Now after that we have discussed about AlphaGo, which is again a breakthrough in this case. Okay, and after that, at the end, we have discussed about some of the other breakthroughs. We have discussed about pix to pix by taking example of we have discussed about pix to pix by taking an example of Shakalak Boom Boom, a serial that you might have seen. And after that, we have discussed about generative adversarial networks, how GANs works, and MX3D, which can make the design from the bottom to top. Okay, and after that we have discussed the examples of Siri or Alexa, and now AI is the new electricity, and this is how the whole system is changing from human driven to machine driven. We are focusing more and more into the machine so that we can automate that thing. And because we are doing most of the things by humans or by machines, so we don't require human intelligence at most of the things. Okay, and this is the main reason as well. Like, if we are putting more and more work into the machines, so human efforts are going to be lesser, and because we require lesser human efforts, so less humans are required. Simple funda. So loss of job is going to be there. After that, we have discussed about what is the difference between AI and ML and DL. AI, all the algorithms which comes under this, that can mimic the human intelligence task, comes under artificial intelligence. In machine learning, we are having some specialized algorithms using stats, comes under machine learning. And deep learning, we are having neural network. Like, we are having brain, we are having neuron, we are having network of neurons in our brain, and that is how we learn. So based on that thing only, we are cloning the same thing into the computer, so that computer can also learn in the same way. That's called as deep learning. Okay, after that, we are again having in machine learning as well, we are having couple of different fields, like subsets. And after that, we are having couple of terminology that I'm not going to discuss so far. Okay, so this is something we have discussed so far, like what are all the things. And if I'm talking about data science, so data science is a combination of AI plus ML plus deep learning. You need to know about these three things, and apart from that, you also need to know how to analyze the data set. Okay, so far we have discussed about only the data set where I'm having tables, rows and column. But what if I am having images, videos? What if I'm having, let's suppose, PDF files? What if I am having let's suppose text files? So we can have different kind of data set. So we need to know how to work on different kind of stuff. Okay, if you don't know how to work on different kind of data set, so that is not going to work. Okay, so this is why you need to know about all these things. It is mandatory, otherwise it will not going to work. Okay, these are the things whose knowledge you need to have. Clear? So this is all about the summary of the last session. If anyone is having any doubt so far, please let me know. If anyone is having any doubt so far till here, please let me know. Any question about these things that we have discussed. Okay. If not, let me tell you about the things that we have done till now, and things that you need to learn, where to learn all these things we are going to discuss. Okay. So please let me know in the chat if you are having any questions so far. Okay, no questions. Okay, so now let me tell you about the things that we have learned and the things that you need to learn. Okay, and by including that, I am also going to tell you about the roadmap, okay, the learning process, and also about the scholarship. Okay, so let's discuss it now. So I'm opening this particular PDF for you. Okay, so okay, just let me know how many of you have given the exam, how many of you have given the scholarship exam. Please let me know in the chats. How many of you have given the exams, scholarship exam, the quiz, either one of the quiz? I'm not expecting like if you have attempted both the quiz, but even one of the quiz is attempted, do let me know in the chats. Okay, Anuj has given it. Okay, we're having Rahul. Okay, Anurag, Shruti, Prince. Okay, because we have received uh, more than 100 submissions, I would say, okay, in both of the quizzes, and based on that we are going to announce the result. Result are going to be announced. I will tell you how the results are going to be announced. They are going to be announced by tomorrow morning. Okay, you will get the mail of it. I'll tell you the whole process, how the thing will work. Okay, yes, I mean the quiz that I have given you. Okay, Nidhi has attempted both of them. We are having Promit, Vaibhav, Shreya, Simran, Prince, Tanushri. Okay, we are having a lot of candidates who have given the exam. Okay, that's great. Okay, Shivam, Anurag. Okay, the list goes on and on. So let me tell you the whole process. Okay, how this thing is going to work. And before that, let me introduce you to the organization who means which based on that we are having this session with you. So basically we are providing scholarship to the students who wants to explore or excel in the field of data science. Okay, and we are first of all a company named as Teenage Coder. Okay, and we are training students in the field in different fields, or I would say data driven fields. Okay, what do I mean by data driven fields? So you might have heard about like data means this is the era of data. Okay, it's not about the person who is having most money, it's about the person who is having most data, that is going to rule the world. So because data plays a very important role. Okay, whichever application you are using, whichever social media platform they are using, okay, they are derived on data. And if you think for example, if you are using a very decent product, very nice product, and you are not paying for anything, then that means you are a product. For example, Facebook. Okay, that's a brilliant product. Instagram is a brilliant product. Okay, YouTube is a very brilliant product. You are using YouTube for free. We are streaming, like I'm streaming here for free, right? And you are like watching for free of cost. Okay, but here we are the product. Why? Because YouTube is having the data of all of us, like what I am streaming, what you are watching, what are your interests. Based on interest you will get the ads. Okay, so data plays a very important role in any field. Either it is a recommendation system, you are purchasing anything, you are even if you are searching anything on Google, searching anything through any of the platform, that thing will be recorded as your recommendation, and based on that you will get the ads. Okay, that's the whole process. So data plays a very important role, and we are training the student on data driven technologies. And one such technology, I would say the most important technology, is artificial intelligence and data science. Okay, they are, I would say, 80% common things are there. Okay, and we are going to discuss about that what we are having for you. Clear? So we are training student on these data driven technologies, and let me tell you what we are having to offer. So we are offering a number of courses. Okay, including, like, for example, if I'm telling you like I have told you, AI can revolutionizing any field that we can think of. And especially, for example, you can learn how AI can be used in agriculture, how AI can be used in biology. So these are the courses that are under process, but we are going to each and every domain. Like even if we are having any student from the mechanical background, or let's suppose agriculture background, how he can use AI so that it would be a cherry on top of their career, because they are having something that can revolutionizing that industry. Because if a person from agriculture department, he is having a knowledge of agriculture, but if he's knowing AI, then that would absolutely be a cherry on top of their career. Okay, so all of the things that you can so far are about data driven technologies, and the scholarship that we are providing is our own, is on our artificial intelligence course. Okay, so if I'm talking about artificial intelligence course, so it is from top to bottom, means even if someone is having zero knowledge about any programming language, okay, they can start from there, and we'll lead them to the top where they are having all the knowledge, means how they can make the project, how they can deploy it, what are all the, I would say, components of AI, they can learn that thing. Okay, either it is data analysis or visualization, we are going to dig deeper into each of the concepts, okay, components. Okay, so that is, as I have told you, is going to be a 6 months program. Okay, and on that 6 months program, okay, we are going to start from the basic and go up to the experts. Okay, and these are some of the projects that you are going to learn. For example, inventory management system, breast cancer detection, movie recommendation, how Netflix recommend you the movies based on your preferences. Okay, vaccination tracking, face mask detection, a real-time project that means it's is in production in a lot of places as well. Okay, school record management, like in your university you must have a university management system where the whole record is stored, how they are storing the records. Okay, what's the overall hierarchy, how you are fetching the values. Okay, those are the things you can learn. Face recognition system, email slicer, how you can automate the process to send the mails by using just voice. You can make your own systems like that. So these are some of the projects, okay, that you are going to learn, which are showed here, but in actual we are having 20 plus industry level projects that you can learn. And the best way of learning is, I would say, learning from the practice. As per my experience, if we are learning from the practice, that is obviously much better than if you are having a theoretical knowledge. Because if we are talking to me about the theoretical knowledge, I can tell you how to go to space using the rocket engines, right? But if I'm talking about the practical aspects of it, there are millions of ways that means that will not launch as expected. That is the basic difference between practical and theoretical. So you should have a practical hands-on knowledge. If you're having the hands-on knowledge, this is what companies are expecting from you, right? Companies will not ask you, okay, just give me the definition of machine learning, just give me the definition of data science. They are not going to ask you that. They are expecting from you, okay, just this is the project that we are having, can you make it, how you are going to make it, just make it. That's what they are expecting from you. So that is also the knowledge that you need to have. Okay, and we are here for that thing. We will provide you the practical hands-on knowledge which will help you to achieve whatever you want in your career in this field. Okay, and to give you a brief about it, like, means first of all, let me tell you how the whole process works, what we are having for you. Okay, and that's the master program that we are giving it for free. Okay, but only to one student who will top the exams, and we are shortlisting the students based on their marks, and the result are going to be now soon on your mail ID. Okay, so as I've told you, 150 hour plus of video lectures are there. Okay, and apart from that, like from here you can see the syllabus. Okay, these are some of the courses. 70 lectures are live now, and as we proceed further, more and more number of lectures are going to unlock. Okay, and from here you can see introduction to Python, like from the very basics, what is programming language, we are going to the top where you can make your own face recognition system. And apart from that, I would say how to generate the images, like most of the things, like QR code. You are using QR code and barcode in almost everyday life. You are using it for phone pay, for the payments. How these things works, no one has thought about it. Some of you might have thought about it, but no one knows. Okay, all of the QR code or barcode looks almost like the same. So how computer can know, how the algorithm knows what is written in behind that, how you can write your own barcode from scratch. I'm not talking about any library that can write a QR code for you. I'm talking about how from scratch you can make your own QR codes. I'm talking about how you can send the QR codes to your friend and no one can recognize it until and unless the person know how to decode that thing. I'm talking about that level of understanding about the basics. And if you are having the understanding about that basics, so it would definitely help you in making a career. Okay, so this is about the syllabus, and okay, this is something that we are offering to the students. Okay, and now let me jump on to the presentation part. Clear? Anyone having any questions so far? Please let me know. Okay, please let me know in the chat if anyone is having any question. Okay, so now let's discuss to the overview. Means I have given you most of the knowledge about how this thing works, and now I'm going to tell you what you will get, how you can avail the scholarship, okay, and how the whole process works. Okay, so let me know yes in the chat if everything seems fine. Okay, clear. The overview of the session is how we'll dig deeper into this. Okay, so how you will get in depth of the domain, that is something we are going to discuss. What is the industry requirement to get a job or an internship for a fresher in this domain? Okay, we are also going to discuss how we'll get into the industry, and how to excel and how to get the scholarship for the procedure, and how to stay in touch with us. Okay, so that even if you are having any problem at any point of life in this field, if you are having a project that you want to make, okay, how you can stay connected with us at any point of, and we will love to actually give you the system, the experience that we are having. Okay, and apart from that, how you'll get the certificate, that is from your organization side, but we are going to see that as well. Clear? So now let's discuss what is the journey, okay, that we have gone through so far. So so far we have discussed about what's the basics of coding. We have discussed about that. We have discussed about the data structure like list, and we have discussed about some of the algorithms and data analysis basics. This is something that we have done. Apart from that, we have discussed about two types of plot as well, which is pie and pie chart and bar graph. We have discussed about these three things so far. These 4 to 5 things so far. We have discussed about how you can use your own logic. Okay, but now we are having the basic knowledge how the whole process works. In if means if someone is asking, okay, what is data science, you are having 2 projects along with you. Okay, you know how you have analyzed the US cars data set analysis, you have analyzed the project that you are having of I would say Play Store, right? So you are having 2 projects in your hand. So now you can confidently tell me, okay, I am having the project, you can ask anything from it because I know how to analyze the data set now. Okay, and this is, and believe me, we have just put 3 hours on this. In just 3 hours, you are having 2 projects in your hand. Okay, and you can see what you can get if you are having the whole, if you dig deeper into this field and working a more and more number of projects. The more it's same like AI, the more practice you are having, the more data you are having in any field, the better you will become. That's how easy it is. So this is the basic knowledge that we are having, but to become an expert at it, okay, because as I've told you, we are having machine learning, we are having deep learning, we are having how to work on images, how to work on text, okay, how to work on recommender system. So to do that, you need to have a different, you need to have the knowledge in different domains. Okay, and let me explain you the domain so now we are having the basic knowledge about data analysis, but we need to get expert at it. There are different kind of plots out there. There are different kind of analysis techniques that you can use. Okay, because so far we have just analyzed the number of rows, number of columns, means the how the overall distribution look. Based on that, we can make a lot of we can means assume a lot of things, and we can do the hypothesis testing. But if I'm talking about data analysis, so a lot of things apart from that as well that you need to learn. Okay, that is one thing. So far we have discussed about 2 data set, and those data set as well are already created. Okay, they are not live data set, but we need to know how we can create your own data set, right? For example, if you want to make a face recognition system, so for that purpose you need to create your own data set of face images. You cannot download the data set from internet, obviously, because it's your face, right? So to do that, you need to know how to create your own data set. Okay, for example, if you want to make stock market price prediction, for that purpose you will have the data set online available. But there are some of the cases, like for your own company, the company is asking you to, okay, just make me this, just do the competitor analysis on the other competitors that we are having. Just make the web scraper that can scrap the data from their website and give them the analysis. Okay, but they are doing. So to do that thing, we need to have this knowledge, right? So this is about data set creation. You need to know how to create such data sets. Okay, and data warehousing, this is also a very important part. Once the data sets are created, how you need to save the data set. Okay, because this is also very important problem, and this thing can be analyzed or can be easily analyzed when you are working on your university management system project. It will tell you how the whole data set is saved, how it is structured, how the whole data is saved. Basically, it is about data warehousing. Okay, which kind of data structure you need to use, either you need to save it in SQL or no SQL based format, structured, unstructured, semi-structured. That's something you need to know. Okay, apart from that, data visualization and making the dashboards, like, so that from the dashboard itself, the organization means the TLs or whosoever is concerned, they can see your visualization in your overall assumption that you have made from the data set, totally visible to the end user. So that for that purpose, visualization and data warehouse or data visualization plays a very important role. Apart from that, machine learning algorithms, which will help you to predict the things, because so far we are just analyzing the data set. We are not finding anything which is not actually given in the data set. Okay, in machine learning, we are using machine learning when we want to predict something. For example, in US cars data set, if I am giving, okay, I am having a car, this is the color of the car, this is the cylinder, how much cylinder we are having in the car. Based on these things, just predict the price of the car. This is where machine learning comes into play, whenever we are predicting something. Okay, in machine learning algorithm, as I have told you, we are using stats, and in deep learning we are using neural networks, cutting edge, the latest technology that we are using so far. Okay, after that we are having time series modeling. In time series modeling, where series matter, for example, videos, each frame is connected with the next frame. Audio, songs, where each frame is connected to the next frame. Stock prices, where each frame is connected to the next frame. Okay, so this is how the time series data modeling. So here I am having different techniques. You need to know about how to work on these things as well. Then I am having, for example, if we are having images, because that is also of the sort of, I would say, data, how you can make face recognition system. Image processing, you need to know. Okay, you need to have basic knowledge about how we can process the image, how the image is formed. Okay, and to give you an example about that, all of you have used something about something called as metrics. How many of you have worked on matrices so far in their math schools? Do let me know. How many of you have used metrics or have learned metrics in their schools? Okay, and then their teacher might have tell them as well. Okay, metrics are the metrics are just the images that we are having. Okay, images are made up of metrics. How many of you know about it? Okay, Avnish, Anurag, Rahul, Harshit, Krishna. Okay, all of you have gone through it. Most of you have know it, right? But how actually a matrix can make a whole image? For that you need to know. For that you need to have the fundamental knowledge, how that thing works. Okay, and we need to if you are having that knowledge, how image is actually formed, then you can easily manipulate the things. Like the Instagram filters you are using, you can make your own Instagram filters very easily. You can do the color grading by coding. You do not need to install any special system for that. These are the kind of things I'm talking about, but this thing can be done if you are having the basic knowledge about image processing, how images are formed, how black and white images are formed, how filters works. Yes, pixels, I'm talking about pixels. So this is the thing that you need to know. Okay. And if next we are having computer vision. So what is the difference between image processing and computer vision? So whenever I'm talking about computer vision, so computer vision is about providing vision capabilities to the computers. Okay, because if I am showing an image to the computer don't know anything, because image is just made up of numbers. Okay, and we will see if you get some time in most probably next month. We'll see if it is possible. We will have a 5 days workshop on image processing as well. We'll see about it, but definitely if we'll get some time, we'll definitely go for it. It is going to be free of cost, because this is means if you know this thing, your confidence level will go to the top, because now we know how means most of the things that we are using visuals, how the visuals are made. Okay, but yes, we'll see if that thing is possible. But yes, we are image is nothing but numbers for the computers, but how we can provide the vision capability to the computers, which is eyes, and computers are not having eyes. So what we can do, we can provide cameras to the computer so that computers can real time analyze the things, what is happening in an image. Okay, so that comes under computer vision. That can be used for face detection, that can be used for either what is happening in the image recognition, or I would say like you must have used Google image search, where you can upload an image on Google and it will reverse search that particular image and give you the similar images. That is an application of computer vision. Okay, so apart from that, you can also have text, how to work on text, and how to work on natural language processing. Like I'm speaking, speech to text, text to speech, language translator, English to French, French to English, how these things work. You need to have the knowledge about that, because it's all about data. Okay, you need not to be specialized in all the fields, but you need to have a knowledge, because if you're a data scientist or into the data driven technology, then you might not know which project will come. Okay, and for that purpose you need to be ready, and it is really easy if you are having your fundamentals clear. It's really easy for everyone to work on it. Okay, great. And after that, we are having working with APIs. Okay, that is also a very important topic. You need to know about how API works. And API means whenever you are means connected to a server, or whenever you are sending the values, okay, or fetching the values, so that is a work of an API. For example, if you are using Face app, so you are sending your images to the server and you will get back those things. Okay, so request response model, so you need to work on the APIs, and most of the time most of the websites are using API. One such example of API is like if I'm talking about IRCTC. So IRCTC is having an API, okay, through which you can actually check using your code as well that what is happening. Through an API, from your code you can send an email to a other person from your email ID. Okay, most of you might have used Uber. Okay, in Uber, whenever the map pops up, or in Uber or Ola, whenever maps pop up, at the left you can see Google is written. Uber is not owned by Google, but the map feature that Google is providing is by Google. So Uber is using an API used by Google. Okay, yes, application program interface, well done Rahul, that is the full form of an API. Okay, so you need to know about that. Apart from that, Kaggle is one such platform for the data scientist. It's like a social media platform for the data scientist, where you can go. There are a lot of couple of, I would say, open source data set. You can use it and you can master yourself, mastering GitHub, which is another platform from where you are using the codes. And you can also use Python for automation. You can automate almost anything using Python. Okay, so these are the things that you need to know basically. Okay, and to give you a brief about Kaggle, let me know if my Kaggle account is logged in, and it is logged in. Okay, so what you can do, you must need to have I would say an account on Kaggle. This is must. Okay, otherwise means you need to work on that, keep working on that, and based on your, I would say here we are having different kind of modules. Okay, I'll tell you how to master in that as well, like how to upload your node data set, how to create new notebooks. Most of my notebooks are private, like here you can see I'm having 30 of them. You can go for discussion, competitors, and if I'm talking about the data set, so my one data set is at gold, two of them are at silver. So this will also help you to upgrade your rank basically. Like here you can see in this I'm at data set expert level, and this thing will go up and up. The more people they will vote, the better it will become. And these things works when you want to get hired, because these ranks works exactly it. And one more rank that will work is your GitHub. That also plays a very important role, so make sure that your GitHub is updated. Okay, and if I am talking about my GitHub profile, so uh, you need to create a number of repositories. Okay, whatever projects you are doing, like we have created 2 projects, you need to upload that projects on your GitHub repository. That works, right? Here you can see, let's suppose here I'm having 211 followers, let's suppose. Okay, so so if I'm sharing the profile to the, I would say, interview, he'll see, okay, I have created these many projects, I'm having these many followers. So this is automatically showing to the interviewer that I know what I'm doing. Okay, so obviously it would be easier for them to make a decision if they want to hire me or not. Okay, that's the very simple process. So your social presence is also as important as your knowledge, technical knowledge. Okay, and okay, I have given you enough knowledge about the platform. You need to have an account on Kaggle. That also plays an important role. GitHub plays an important role, and most important, I would say, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is must. You must need to have an account on LinkedIn, and it should be maintained, not like you are uploading the selfies. It will not work. It should be professional. Okay, so you need to work on a LinkedIn as well. Whatever projects you are doing, make sure to upload your projects. Okay, and yes, make sure to recommend everyone, I would say, endorse everyone. Means it is a collaborative process. If you know someone who is good at a particular language, okay, so make sure to endorse that person, because that will help the end user. Like if interviewer will come, so they will definitely watch my profile, right? They'll see, okay, how much endorsement I'm having, or how much endorsement you are having. Okay, so that will actually enhance that particular interview in their mind. Okay, they'll see, okay, there are a lot of people who are endorsing that person, so that person might have a knowledge in that field, right? So that will also work. Apart from that, the projects you are doing, that also plays a very important role. Like here you can see I have updated 18 project. I have not updated a project from last 2 years, but I'll also do it. But yes, you need to update your project, your courses that you have done. All these things should be updated in your profile, so that it will be there, so that if the interview is saying, they can see, okay, you have done all these things, and every project is well documented. They can go to see the project, and they'll get the link of the project. Okay, so these are the things that you need to have. Okay, and these are, I would say, must things that you need to have. Clear? So let's get back to it. So you need to have these things so that your presentation would be good, and we will definitely help you in that field. Okay, now how the program is designed. As I've told you, we have seen like what are the things that are missing in the curriculum and what industry requires. Based on that, thing, what will happen, like there are some loopholes in the system where you need to fill the spaces. Like whatever you are learning in the schools, that thing is not used in your colleges. Similarly, there are a couple of topics, like the updates are changing, so the industry is changing at a very fast pace, right? For example, if you are learning a particular thing, and and whenever you are coming to the industry, you are getting let's suppose a totally different thing. Okay, so for that purpose, we are bridging the gap into that field, so that the gap can be filled, and you are having the latest knowledge that the industry requires. Okay, so apart from that, how the overall industry works, what are the cutting technologies are coming, cutting edge technologies are coming, because in every, I would say every week a new means in AI new breakthroughs are coming. Okay, so what is the I would say software that are required, the overall exposure on the industry level project, as I've told you, there are 20 plus of them. Okay, and if I'm talking about how industry works, so this is the field. Okay, so first of all you need to acquire the knowledge. Okay, once you are having the knowledge, then you will get the projects. Okay, you need to make the projects. Once you have made the project, then you will get the internship based on the projects. Okay, and once you get the internship, then you can dig deeper and go up to the entry level job and the senior level job. Okay, till getting an internship, the things are actually difficult. Okay, because you will get the internship, especially in field of data science. You will not get an internship if you have not worked on solid projects. Okay, if you have worked on solid project, you can get a very good internship very easily. Okay, and once you have worked on some really good level of project, then you will get into internship, and this is how the whole structure works. So first of all, you need to have the stepwise guidance, okay, to get the internship. When you are when you have got it, after that you can go for entry level and senior level job. So we will give you the industry level guiding that it requires to teach you the project, what projects are there. Okay, and we are also adding more and more number of projects so that you will have better and better latest projects out there, knowledge that you are having. Okay, so okay, Darshan is having a question, sir, how you'll get endorsed by someone? Okay, so to get an endorsement, so you cannot directly get it. So if like someone has seen, okay, you are working great on it, and you are and he has coming to your profile, then he can endorse you. Okay, for example, if you go to my profile, then you can see, okay, I have worked on these things, then you can endorse me. I cannot request you to endorse me. Okay, okay. Then Harshita having question, I published an R package, will it help me to zoom my data analysis? Yes, if you have published your R package, then obviously you can add it in your resume. It will add a lot of things, but yes, that depends what are all the functionalities you have added in that particular package. That is more important than just publishing. But yes, if you are having the knowledge about how to publish it, then that is obviously you can add. And unless you are having even better thing to add on your resume, you can add so far. Okay, so then now what is the purpose of giving you the scholarship? So basically I have given you the answer of the question. So there are a couple of things that you need to learn which are not in the curriculum, and industry is also changing at a very fast pace. So to fill that gap, we are here, and we are here to ignite the competitiveness against you, so that you can see how the industry is changing, and you can also gain the skill set. Okay, and our main aim obviously is to skill the student and help them to grow in their domains. Okay, and that is the main purpose of it. And now let's come to the question of the day, which is how you will get the scholarships. Okay, so we are having reward for top 50 students only. Okay, and after that sorry, we are not having anything for them. And the second is chances to get free nano degree program, that I have told you, I have shown with you in the beginning only, and that is about our program that we are having, nano degree. Okay, so the top one is will get 100% of free on our nano degree program that I have shared with you, and that is this one. Okay, the cost is 13,000 rupee. You'll get it for free. Okay, I'll tell you how. Clear? I'll not tell everybody how, but I'll tell you how the whole process works. Okay, and the next 4 candidates, means second rank, third rank, fourth rank, and fifth rank, will get 90% off. Then next 10, means from position 11th, from position 6th to 15th, they will get 85, and rest 40 of them. Okay, there would be rest 40 of them will get 80% off. Okay, so this is how the whole structure works, and how you can avail the scholarship. for that purpose, we are going to announce the result by tomorrow 10 a.m. Okay, I'm repeating. We are going to announce the result by 10 p.m. Same thing is going to be shared on your personal group as well. So by 10 p.m. 10 a.m. tomorrow, you will get the mails on your registered email ID. Okay, you will get the mails along with your, I would say, position, what is your rank, and a coupon code associated to it. Okay, these are the things that you will get. So what you can do once you are having your coupon code along with you, what you can do, you can go back to this page. The links are also going to be shared with you. Okay, so for example, if you are at this page, you will click on enroll now. Just go through the syllabus first, and after that you need to click on add to cart. Once you are having it in your cart, you need to click on checkout. Okay, after that you can logged in, and after that you need to click enter here your coupon code. Okay, this is where you need to enter the coupon code, apply the coupon code, and price is going to be changed. Then you can place your order. Okay, clear? So by 10 a.m. 10 a.m. tomorrow you will get the results. Okay, and if any one of you is not getting the mail, okay, so please let me know in the group itself. You can connect with answer and through that you can ask the queries. Okay, and we'll see, okay, about if someone has not got the mail, but we are going to send the mails even to the student who has not get the scholarship. Okay, we are going to send the mail as well. Okay, but the scholarship mail will be shared to only the ones who have got the position. Clear? So you are going to add it here, and after that you will get you can avail yourself. Okay, now the next thing is, once you are having all these things covered, okay, so if I'm opening the calendar with calendar here, so for calendar you can see at 29th morning, 10 a.m. you will get your coupon codes. Okay, and by 31st, okay, I'm talking about by 31st of night 10 p.m. 31st of night 10 p.m. it is going to be vanished. The coupon code will not be I would say valid after 31st of night. So you are having 2 days, 31st whole day, whole night, 30 whole day, whole night, and 31st morning. Okay, so you are going to get it based on by you can enroll it until 31st January 10 p.m. Clear? And same thing is also going to be shared with you by the mails. Clear? And so let's see, we are having a couple of questions. Yes, so we are going to so Promit is having question, will you take both the quizzes for the scholarship? So I have discussed about this earlier as well yesterday. So there are 5 questions for the quiz first and 5 questions for the quiz second, total of 10 questions. Okay, and we are going to mark based on the 10 questions. Okay, if someone of you have attempted only one quiz, so the mark will be 10 out of, let's suppose in one quiz you have your 3 questions are correct, so you will get 10 marks out of 3 marks out of 10. So based on that it is going to be counted. Okay, this is roll number 32. Okay, and as far as certificate is concerned, so you will get about the certificate on your mail, means in the group itself, because that is from your college organization. Okay, so you will get that as well. Okay, and apart from that, let's discuss about some of the FAQs, and after that we'll also discuss about the roadmap. Okay, because now you know how the things are there. I'll also give you some online resources from where also you can learn. Okay, so FAQ for the program, like if it will cover the concept from the basics, yes, the answer is yes. We are going to discuss from the very basic, even if you don't know what is Python, we are going to cover from that. Okay, but the perfect is to learn AI. There is not an perfect learn to is to learn AI, but yes, the earlier the better. Okay, if you are into the graduation means in your colleges, so that is the best stage. Okay, means I will not say best stage, it is between after the 10th class or after 8th class in these fields. But yes, as I told you the earlier, the better, because the industry is changing, and if the earlier you are going through it, the more experience you will have in this field. Okay, and let's suppose at one person who is learning, let's suppose 1 hour a day, and you are also learning 1 hour a day, but you are putting your efforts, 100 efforts. So whatever thing the person is doing for doing in 1 year, you can easily do it in 1 month. That's about the persistence you are having and the concentration. Okay, now I have my questions coming up. How I can continue this program? So as I've told you, this program is having the lifetime membership. So you can once you have taken the program, you will have the lifetime membership of the courses of that course, along with the lifetime updates as well. If some new projects are coming in, we are going to add those projects as well. Clear? So now, what if I want to take a break within the program? You can definitely take a break because it is a lifetime membership. Okay, and if you are having an exams or due to any reason you want to take a break of couple of weeks, you can definitely take it. Okay, now the next question is, will it be the recording session? Okay, so it is going to be both, a combination of recorded lectures plus the live lectures. We are going to have live interaction with the mentor regarding your project, you want to make something. Okay, and regarding the doubt session, doubt support, for that purpose we are obviously going to have weekly based live session with the mentor, and we are having recordings. Clear? So recorded self-paced projects along with means complemented with the mentor-led program, mentor-led sessions weekly. Apart from that, you will also get the projects means that we are obviously going to do, and quizzes are going to be there after every session to evaluate yourself. Evaluation report will be generated personally. So those are the things that we are having for you. Clear? And that's pretty much it about the program. So if you are having any questions so far, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to tell you how you can learn the same from online, and I'll also give you a basic difference between the things. Okay, so for example, it is about any field. I'm not talking about data science. I'm just talking about the how you can learn anything. For example, if you want to learn, let's suppose, image processing, and I'm telling you how I have learned the things. Okay, so if I'm talking about image processing and I'm writing image processing courses, okay, let's go back here only and let's go to image processing courses. Okay, let's go to image processing. Yeah, just go to any website and see the syllabus that they are teaching. Okay, so in image processing we are having, let's suppose, if I'm going to the project, so in the basics I will have, okay, let's say if I'm going image processing syllabus, so these are the things that you need to know. Clear? You can go to any website and check what they are teaching. Once you are having that, you can go for, let's suppose, image transformation. Let's suppose it is an important role. Okay, so how I am learning, I'll go for image transformation. Then whatever I am having in the first page of Google, I'll open all those links. Okay, I'm telling you my approach. Okay, how I have learned these things, but it is a very time consuming task. Okay, so once I've opened all these links, I'll start reading from that. Okay, I'll see. Okay, let's take English and let's start learning from it. So I learn what is this image transformation. Okay, I've learned these topics. Now it is also giving me to some other topics. So once I've learned from it, I learn from here what this is having to say about the image transformation. Then I learn from these articles. So I learn from each and every article, and each article is giving you a different point of view, but some of the common things are also there in each of the article. That common thing is most important. So the same thing you need to go for each and every topic on the syllabus. This is how you can learn in the best way. This will not only teach you how to learn a particular topic in one way, but this will also teach you like 99 other ways through which that cannot be done. It's all about, like, you must have read the story about the Thomas Edison when he has gone through like 9,999 unsuccessful attempts and one successful attempt, and someone asked from the Edison, okay, how you will cope up with the failure, and then the Edison said, okay, which failure? The interviewer said, okay, you have failed 9,999 times. Then he said, okay, actually I'm not failed. I have found just 9,999 ways through which the bulb will not glow, and then I'll find a way through which it glows. So this will give you the best way of learning a particular thing. Okay, so that is my approach, and the problem with that approach is it take a lot of time. Means if I'm telling you the things that I have teach you in just 3 hours in first 3 days, it took me almost 2 weeks to learn these things. 2 weeks to learn these things that I have teach you in just 2 hours. Okay, that's how much time it will take. Okay, but if you are having enough time, then definitely I recommend you to go this way. Okay, but if you're not having enough time, you want to go to a mentor based program, like let's suppose if someone is there or your mentor that has a lot of things that have a lot of that is having some knowledge about the thing that is gone through that path, he can teach you, okay, just don't go through these things here, you will waste a lot of time. Just learn these things, this will lead you to wherever you want to go. So this will play a very important role. So if you want to, so that's up to you where you want to go. Okay, we are having two ways. Either you can go for a self-paced program, or you can learn from your own. Okay, it's all about the difference between time. If you're having enough time, definitely go from this one. If you don't have time and want a mentor-led program, then go for arts. Okay, so if anyone is having any questions so far, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to share the important links in the chats, and after that I'm going to share the same links on the web as well. So please let me know if you are having anything to be discussed. Yes, yes, please. And one more thing, actually I forgot to mention it. If you want to dig deeper into it, like learning how the how process works, and how you can means get to know about more such workshops that we are going to have. So for that purpose, you can follow our page on Instagram. Okay, and there we are going to keep on sharing you the posts about the upcoming workshop, so you can connect with us here. And if you like such these kind of workshop, please like these kind of series, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are definitely going to come up with number of more workshops like that. Okay, and yes, that's pretty much it. So your call to action, I'm as I've told you, follow us on LinkedIn as well. Most of you will be on LinkedIn, definitely are going to be on LinkedIn. So follow us on our Teenage Coder LinkedIn. We are there. We are definitely love to share you about the workshop that we are planning, and you can connect with me as well. Okay, and you know me, we are working, we are teaching for 5 days. So let me share you the attendance form now. Okay, so thank you so much everyone. uh, Attendance link is shared with you, and let me know about the overall feedback. How's your journey of these 5 days? You have enjoyed it? And let me know what are the other things that you want to learn. We'll see if you can help in that. Just let me in the chats. Come on everyone. Okay, it's 7 now and it's time to go. Okay, Anish is saying it was really nice. Okay, Anvesha Sanyal. Okay, thank you, Anvesha. It's so nice of you. And let me pin the attendance form so that you can see it. Okay, I have pinned it so that you can fill your attendance form. Okay, Dr. Vinu. Thank you, Dr. Vinu. Nidhi Soni, very nice. Okay, Harshit. Thank you, Brijesh. Thank you, Parikshit. Okay, that's great. So thank you so much, everyone. You're such wonderful students, and wish you a very best of luck for your future. And please connect me if you are having any doubt at any point of the time. Do let me know. I'll be more than happy to solve your queries. Take care, everyone. Have a nice day. Thank you so much, yaar.